Florets, Kylie Bertucci, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia here with you. Can you hear the noise in the background? That's my coffee finishing. Yes. I was like, should I go live while it's still pouring? It's making a big noise. I'm like, yes. Because when a beverageino, someone's like beverageino. I think we did. Good morning, everyone. Oh, so lovely to see you all on here. I'm going to get up my Facebook comments as well so I don't miss any of your comments wherever you're watching, whether it's YouTube or on Facebook. Welcome. Hello, good morning, good evening, whatever time it is where you are. I am so excited to be joining you today. So I will give you a bit of warning. Guess what time Kylie got to bed? Let's have a guessing game. Let's see if some of you can guess. It's now 10 a.m. here in Australia. What time did Kylie get to bed? Jessie, you're always terrible at guessing my guessing games. Can you do it today? That is the question. Can you get it right today? This will be fun. And I have a big announcement. Ooh! I'm trying new things because, it's a new Stampin' Up! Year and times are different. Times are changing. I cannot believe it. Jessie Scott guessed it. The first time. 4 a.m. Elaine got it as well. We talked till 1:30, that's true. Yes, I did an all-nighter almost, and it has been a long time since I've pulled an all-nighter, and I didn't have to, but I got a bit carried away with the new fitting florets. I really did. Let me show you what I did, and let me tell you about this. I never know what button to press when that message comes up. It's always like, do I press this one or this one? Time will tell whether I'm live again. You let me know in the comments if I'm back again. Bruno can tell me in the other room. Yes, I did running out a few hours sleep. Yeah, it's back. It takes a little while to return, so I was like, I'll just grab a coffee. See, look, I'm crafting hard, that's for sure. And YouTube's keeping me humble. Thanks, YouTube. YouTube just suddenly goes, stopped broadcast. No, do not stop my broadcast, thank you. How dare you? Welcome back. I just wanted to make sure you're all awake and that you all knew that I was frozen. This is me after 2 hours sleep. Frozen! Yay! I'm glad I didn't have to tell you to all go somewhere else. That would be really annoying. At least this part worked. And I wonder if if Facebook is still okay. You'll have to tell me over on Facebook. If not, all the Facebook peeps, you have to go over to YouTube. So, what was I saying? Yes, that's right. I was just about to show you my exciting news. Yes, Cindy, thank you. I'm going to need help from all of you today. It's going to be one of those days today. So, what we're going to do. Here we go. I'm very excited. So I was crafting last night till 4 a.m. Bruno, I just told Bruno and he goes, you were not. I go, yeah, I really was. And what I did until 4 a.m. was I made all of these cards. Get out. Yes. I know. I made all of these cards. And Cindy knows my news. I think, Cindy, you may have already joined up to my news. So last night at about 4 a.m. this morning, I released a brand new class. Now, this is not your typical class. We won't be making every single one of these cards together. The only card that we're making together is, and no hidden secrets. This is a new thing too. You get to see exactly what we're making together. This is the card that we're making together. Now, the idea behind this class, there's a few factors that I want to keep in mind. Firstly, it's $4.99 Australian or $3.99 US. So I will pop up the link. Super cheap. This is the idea. Times are changing. Finances are a little bit challenging. We're all pulling back a little bit, but we still want to craft, right? So I'm thinking of solutions that clearly we're going to need probably for the next year. Things do not look like they are going to get easier, but that will not stop us crafting. You will not stop us, economy. So I decided to do a really cheap. Now, the other thing that I've noticed for me personally is that we're really time poor because we're sort of doing more outside. We don't have a lot of time, but I still want to be able to learn things. So the class, $4.99, Susan. $4.99 and $3.99. I know, pittance, little change money. And if you're a customer of ours or a team member, you get it free. Even better, freebie is $0. So I thought it's just a really good way to make it more available for more people. Plus the time is only 50 minutes. I know, can you believe I did a video less than an hour? My YouTube videos are 2 hours. But what I wanted to do was jam pack it full of ideas, because we do have a lot of people that say, am I going to stop talking? No, I'm not going to stop talking on my lives. But this video is more streamed. I mean, there's still some Kylie things. I still lose things. But, because, I can't be perfect. It's just not who I am. But it's 15 minutes and I show you how to make this card here. We make this together. But then I show you how all of these cards are actually connected to one another. So my idea from this class is not to necessarily teach you one card, but to teach you all of these cards and more. Because you can come up with, the idea is it's going to give you that creative confidence that you need to use this product in the best way possible. And that's by just adapting and changing a few things out. And then hopefully you may even come up with your own. You may do something completely different to what I have done here. And I'm really excited about this. So please give me feedback. Let me know what you think. I have put up the link underneath the video, but just in case you want to go and check it out now, go check it out on another device. So it's my fitting florets class. That's 50 minutes, less than an hour, time poor and money poor. So I'm like, how do I fix those two things for everyone? Let's make it super cheap and quick. Well, quick for me anyway. I think that's exciting. So I'm going to test this out. I think we'll have more of these type of classes coming up just to see if it's something that fits your needs, that helps you, supports you with these brand new products. Because I know for me, sometimes I can be a bit on the fence. Well, truth be known, I'm never on the fence. I get everything. But I know some of you are sort of thinking, should I get it? You may not have the same situation that we're in, where we can get everything. It's our business, so we can get everything that we want. But some of you aren't in that position, and I know that you think about your purchases carefully. And I feel like this video will give you the opportunity to really make a good decision. Will this be something that I use? Will this be something that I utilize well? Will it fulfill a need for me? And I think after this class, you will know that. Exciting. And even if you don't get it, you can just swap out all the products. I know, I'm always thinking of all of you. I think that it's really important to sort of adapt to whatever situation we're dealing with. And look, we're all dealing with a lot of stress right now. We're all really overwhelmed. Well, I know I am. I'm super overwhelmed. There's so much going on. I can't even keep up with our calendar. P.S. We're traveling next week. We're going to On Stage. I'm so excited. So we're going with Jessie for the first time, and Bruno and I Bruno and I and Jessie are all going to on stage. And of course, 40 of our crazy crafters are going to on stage. Some are going to Perth, some are going to Sydney. I think we've got over 30 going to Sydney. So it's going to be such a big party. I'm so excited about going to on stage. So I thought I want to get this class all done and sorted before we head to Sydney. And my main objective, the key objective, is to look out for you lovely people out there who are our VIP customers. Anyone who shops with us will receive this as a gift, and there's going to be more to come if this is successful, which I have a feeling it's going to be good. And also our beautiful team members, our whole team. Normally I just do direct team, but I've decided the whole team is going to receive this class for free and some more to come, because this is a time where we need to keep crafting. We need to keep sending cards to beautiful people who need their spirits lifted, who are really sad and struggling and stressed out. We have a gift and we need to share it. We need to use our products, not just hoard them, not just go shopping. So these are all my key objectives. I'm like using product, look after my VIP customers, look after my customers, but also look after all of you who follow us online, because I don't want to exclude you. So I've made it really cheap so that you can have a part of it too. Yes, I know, exciting. So let's see what we're going to do today, hey? Oh, Donna G, I love this. This is very exciting for me to read this. What a wonderful idea, Kylie, to inspire people who are on a budget. Yes, there's a lot of us that are on a budget. A lot of us have to, maybe who weren't on a budget before, are going to have to start being on a budget because things are changing quickly. But I don't want that to prevent you from crafting, and I don't want that to prevent you from having a lot of fun, because we're going to need fun more than ever. When things get tough, crafting is going to really help me. I know that for sure. Oh, poor Randy. I'm sending our love to you. Big hugs. It's not easy, is it? So let me tell you what we are going to do today. So I will actually be open, transparent. Bruno was actually going to run the class today, but he really didn't like his card. And I walked in and I said, oh my goodness, that is so pretty. And he was like, that's like the highest offense you can give my card. And I'm like, but it really is really pretty. I really love it. So he tried to work with it, and it was just not working for him. And I'm like, may I scoop in on your half designed card? He's like, take it. It's yours. I hate it. Cha-ching! I never ever throw a card out. So I wasn't about to let Bruno throw his out. I'm like, I'm taking that card and I'm making it mine. So let us jump in and have some fun here. I've got to make sure I've got my stamp set. I've got everything else. Oh yeah, that's right. They're all in front of me. Started already, everyone. Prepare yourselves. It's going to be a rocky road. It's going to be one of those days today. He is hilarious. Pretty. Ah, rude. Well, I was actually I didn't say, oh my goodness, it's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I called it pretty. I gave it a nice compliment. Yes, we get to see his card, but with a Kylie twist. It's like a half-half. It's a hybrid. So one thing that I wanted to do, or one thing that I'm going to use, are of course our beautiful dies from the Fitting Florets. And we've got these beautiful, beautiful stamps here. Now the one that Bruno used is this one here. So I wanted to do a bit of blend colouring today with this one here. And I think I've got, I may not have enough foam adhesive. We realised last night that we are out of foam adhesive. How did this happen, people? Who does the inventory around here? Oh dear. Gotta put it on the list. Gotta put it on Trello, people, Kylie, when you run out. Then it'll get ordered. So I'm going to stamp this on some basic white. And I think I'm going to use, this is something I've been doing lately, and that's been using, instead of Memento, I feel like it's not black enough. But today I'm actually going, oh yes, I will use embossing. Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble. What is it?
Foam adhesive.
Ah, some more foam adhesive just got thrown at me. I don't have pants on. Oh, that's hilarious. Pants, pants, pants. Pants, pants, pants. Pants off Friday. Pants on Friday. It is Friday here in Australia, so go for your life, Fredo. It's Pants off Friday. Yes, it's a bit grey. I'm over the bit grey. I want a bit of like strong black. I don't like insipid. So what I'm going to do is really hammer this down, because we want lots of embossing powder on there so we don't get black sprinkles anywhere. We don't want black sprinkles, and this is probably the thing that puts people off from using the black, is all the splatters of black dots everywhere. But we're going to be cutting this out anyway, so it's really a non-issue. Whoops, something fell down there. A cord of some sort. That will be okay. It will survive. As long as we've got a recording. I can't believe that it just shut down on me. This message popped up and I'm like, oh no, not today. Don't you do this to me today. But we revived it. So we've got, I'm going to do a couple of them actually. Sometimes this is a good idea to do. If you're doing 2, may as well do 4. And then pick the best 2. I don't know if we'll fit 4, but maybe we'll do 3. This one's sort of a larger one, so I'm going to do it the other way around, where we stamp it the other way. And it probably would be good to use your Stamparatus with this one too. And probably even my Stamp and Pierce mat. I'm like, what's this called? Yes, Stamp and Pierce mat. It's a very good idea with these type of images, just to get a really crisp image. So let's just try this last one and see if we see a difference. I mean, I'm being a little bit heavy-handed when I push down, but it just makes it a little bit buoyant and gives it some support. It's mainly with the clear stamps that you do the Pierce mat, but a lot of times I forget, which is a bit naughty. Oh, that feels much better underhand. Sandbox it, Jessie said. Oh, thank you, Betty. I should go and check, see if anyone's got the class. There was already a few this morning that got it. Oh, we've got one here. Who's this? Oh, it's just the address. K Britt. Thank you. Oh, Sarah Hickey got one. Kelly Borg. Thank you, Kelly. Tina Parsons. Who else is here? I think it's Laurie. Hi, Laurie. Thank you for purchasing class. Kayleen Wadley. Aww. Thank you all very much. When you support us like this, it just means I can do more of these type of things, right? It suddenly becomes viable. It's like, yes, There was a reason I stayed up till 4 a.m. If it's not viable, there's no more 4 a.m.s. Well, yes, there'll still be 4 a.m.s. They will still occur. What am I talking about? Who am I joking? So we're dumping all of that on. Now I have 2 trays. This is an old tray that I had from years ago. It's the only thing that retired that I did not get rid of. And I used to sneakily, off camera, use my embossing tray. Yes, I kept it. It's the only thing that has survived the cull over all these years. So when I saw that Stampin' Up! brought back the tray, I was like, yes! Bring back the embossing tray. Love it. Now look at the difference. You can see this one down the bottom here. It's got missing bits and pieces. The second one's a bit better, but how much better is that third one? So note to self, people, use the Stampin' Pierce mat. What's that called again? Now, I'm just going to heat this off on the side a little bit first. And the reason is the black emboss likes to be really hit with heavy heat. I've been practicing, trying to work out the best way to get the best result. And hard, heavy heat is the way to go. And it might be that my black emboss is new. But yeah, I have found that has been the best solution for me. I'm just going to get rid of a few of those little dotties down the bottom there. I mustn't have embossed properly down there. I mean, use the buddy. Okay, here we go. So up nice and close and blast that baby. Because I've tried it a few different ways where I even came from underneath. But I've found that this is the most effective way. Up close and personal and high heat. Look how beautiful that flower is. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I'm glad I did our 3 images, because looking at this, I think number 2 and number 3 are the better ones. Number 1 had a little bit missing there. So it's just handy having another extra image there. I mean, you're in the process anyway. Why not? It saves me having to go back in and go, no, that's not good enough, or use something that I'm not happy with. Now, we just tip all of our embossing powder back into our container. This is the amazing thing about these cool containers, is that nothing gets wasted. Look at all that powder still left. This lasts ages, this powder. So it's worth getting I think you get it in the set now, so it's worth getting it in the set. Now, how's everyone going? Yes, stunning in the black embossing. Good morning, Megan Lacornu. Hello. She messaged me last night. Megan is my other secretary. She's my reminder. She's my reminder girl. She's like, just letting you know, you have a live tomorrow. We have the Crazy Crafters Awards, and you also have an orthodontic appointment. I'm like, you're all over it, Megan. Thank you very much for letting me know about my day. I finally got the Crazy Crafters Awards banner and everything put up at like 4:30 this morning. I'm like, I haven't done an event for the event. But Bruno's done a lot of hard work. He's done such a good job at our awards ceremony for our yearly Crazy Crafters. And there's lots of prizes we're giving away. It's very exciting to be part of our team. You like that, Jessie? Just letting you know what your day in. And I said, I was just discussing this with Jessie in the city. We were working out what I had to do tomorrow. I need all these people in my life. Otherwise, I don't have a brain. I need people around me that do. Charlotte, that's a good one. No one will notice the missing lines if you colour in. It's true. Now, one thing that I loved about Bruno's card, and this was very exciting to me, was the colours that he used. Now, I haven't got it absolutely perfect because I did ask him this morning. I tried to guess what colours he used. He did it slightly different, but what an interesting combo. Where did he get this colour combo from? Evening Evergreen, Pumpkin Pie, and Polished Pink. He said he used 2 different types of orange, but I thought, you know what, I'll just use the he thinks maybe it was Pale Papaya, but I thought the light Pumpkin Pie will kind of be the similar colour to the Pale Papaya, and then we've got the Polished Pink. So I just really love this combo, and I'm going to colour these beautiful flowers and leaves in. So I think what we'll do is we'll come in with some of the dark, and then we can always, actually we'll go light first because they're smaller leaves, and then we can see what the colour looks like. And I'll just zoom in a bit so that you can see, because this is very, very small colouring, this one. Here we go. Whee! We could even go closer. Let's go right up in its grill. Okay. So we've got, and I'll actually move because otherwise you're just going to see none of my head anyway, because I'm moving it to the side. So I may as well move it so that you can have a better view there. Now you can do a combo of the light and dark. So this is the light here, which obviously looks quite dark. But as it dries, it probably will have a different look to it. And you can see the dark, that's really like, yeah, a lot darker, which is great. I like the combo of the two. Now I was having a bit of a play last night. Just show you this little idea here. Where did I put it? I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried this before, but I just suddenly, I don't know why I haven't tried it before, but I suddenly thought, I wonder if you can colour on, have I done this before? I don't know. But I just thought this was a really interesting concept, like white emboss, and then I'm like, can you colour with the blends on top, and will it stay? And I don't know, is this new to anyone? I'm like, is it really late, or have I lost the plot? Because I'm like, did I not know this? How am I only just working this out now? And I touched it and I was like, that's staying on. But yeah, just a really cool little concept here, that if you want to use embossing, that you can colour. just a side point, just an FYI. Isn't that the coolest? I wanted to do something like that with this, but it's all open. Like you need something that, yeah, I think I remember colouring on white embossing too, but I kind of don't. Did I use a vibrant colour like this? I don't know. Sometimes I forget even my own videos. I'm like, have I done that before? I really don't know. I need sleep to remember these things. Sleep does amazing things for your body. Well, good thing we don't have anything on tonight, because I'm putting myself to bed early. I'm sending myself to bed. I need rest in preparation for next week. So who here is actually going to an onstage event? And who maybe hasn't heard of onstage? Because onstage is very exciting. We have not had an onstage event for a very long time. I think it's 3 years. I think that was the last one we did, which I'm just so excited about. To finally meet in person. There's so many people I've missed, and yeah, it would be lovely to catch up with everyone. It's a lot of green. Surprising. There's very little flower coverage, but you will see the way that Bruno coloured in the flowers, it actually doesn't look like it's all green, which I think because it's vibrant colours. Oh, Patricia, you would love onstage. It's so much fun. There's a lot of content. Like, it's a big day. I will be honest with you. There's a lot packed into that one day, and there's not a lot of time for socialising, which I miss that bit. So I don't actually make any of the make and takes. I just go around and chat to everyone. I'm like, Bruno, make the make and takes. So he usually makes them. And I go socialise with all my peeps and catch up with the crazies and hand out cards and gifts and things. It's just so much fun. We have a really good time, particularly as a team. We all sit up the back together, and we're all backseat toughies at the back so that we can sit together. It's just really nice. Now, I feel like Bruno's used a different... Oh, no. How did he do that? Oh, no. One of them is the other way. How did you do that, Bruno? That is so random. Is there another stamp set I'm missing? Anyway, I'll show you in a second. It's all very random. Oh, no. I'm looking at it upside down. Oh, no. I saw this morning that the make and takes are from a kit. Ah, how brilliant. That's exciting, Bruno. And you want to play a few rounds of Sushi Go Party? All right, we can have a few games before I go to bed. Because we all know I'm not going to bed before 12. Oh, Jessie's making her swabs today. Well, that was the exciting thing about doing my class, because it meant that I could have all these swaps.
I've got pants on.
You got pants on, but it's pants off Friday. I know, I realised now. You can hear me go, oh, I had it upside down. just 10, 9, 8, Bruno. He's watching it in the other room, and so it's behind. Oh, Joe, we're going to miss you. It's very sad. So I'm using Polish Pink, and I'm using the dark here on the edge, and also a little bit along here, and also this one here. That was so funny. Britta's like, oh, it's upside down. Like, how did he do that? I love it. I've got pants on. Imagine coming into a room saying that. Look at that already. Gorgeous. I love the blends. And so by having a little bit of dark and light shade, it just adds so much depth and dimension to the flower. It's so pretty and it's so simple. You saw what I did. Like nothing technical. Just chucked a bit of dark on and then voila. Happy days. What's the 50? Vowels? I'll have to read other comments to see what the 50 is. Ooh, there's a first time for Melissa. That's exciting. Yay. Oh yeah, 50 swaps. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we usually do. Because the crazy crafters, like, we have to do at least 50, if not 100, because the crazy crafters, they make up like 30 of it. By the time we swap with just the team, we're like, sorry, I got nothing left for anyone else. Yes, any demonstrator can go, oh, Susan, wow, yes. This is why I talk about on stage all the time, because some people think that it's like you have to be a performing, any demonstrator. If you're a demonstrator, you can come to the event. It's party time. Come to our next one, Susan. Please plan it. Stampin' Up! I haven't released just what's happening yet, but there's exciting news. So start planning. Shh, I'm not saying anything, but we might be in the know. There's some exciting things coming. So this next Stampin' Up! Year is very, very exciting. We want you there. Make sure you come to our next one. Now we need a bit of this. Yeah, there's an event on the Friday night, and that's for center stage, like a leadership thing. But the actual event on Saturday is for everyone. And they're going to be releasing a brand new catalogue. Woohoo! Who's excited about new product? Me! I cannot wait. So exciting. Get the brand new catalogue in our hot little hands, nice and early. Oh yeah, that looks really, really delicious. But I am going to do the pale papaya, like Bruno said. Did I pick up the right one? I did. So we're going to do the light pale papaya on here. Actually, I'll do a little bit of the dark just in these lines where Stampin' Up! Have told us to go. They've done all the work for us. I'm so glad you're coming, Megan. Oh my goodness. When you said, oh, I don't think I can come. What? Come! You gotta come! You are gonna have so much fun. And if anything, the last couple of years has taught us a lot, which is don't miss out on stuff, because we could kick ourselves later. When we had all the lockdowns, I'm like, I'm so glad we have travelled the way we have travelled, because we could have really missed out on some very exciting things if we held back. Why hold back? Just have fun. Go enjoy. Find a way to make the money. Get the accommodation. Just close your eyes and use the credit card. Consequences later. So this, people, is something very, very special. I'll zoom out now. This is the foam adhesive sheets. Have any of you used the foam adhesive sheets? They are amazing. Like, seriously, Britta and I were the biggest skeptics of all. And we got humbled hardcore. We were like, there's no way. This is the voice that we used. There's no way that that's going to stay raised. There's no way you can run that through the Big Shot and that it still will be raised. What was Stampin' Up thinking? As if we can run it through the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine and it still be okay. We ran it through the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine. And we ate humble pie at the end. We were like, oh, that really is amazing. Oh, this has worked out well. We know exactly where the flowers are. Ta-da! That is our little sheet that we've chopped up. And then we can do some surgery to our little flowers and run it through the Stamp, Cut and Emboss machine, which I'm pretty sure I just called the Big Shot. What? Who even am I? What am I even thinking? Come over here, Skemmy. Let's jump on here together. Yay! Welcome! It's a big deal. It's a big deal when the Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine comes on screen because it's got quite a lot of real estate that it's taking on here. Okay, moment of truth. Let me show you what happens here. Now, I am going to use some of our tape because I do not want this moving after all that wonderful effort I've put in colouring. I don't want to muck up now. So maybe cut it first. Just an idea. Less pressure. Because these cut very, very close to the image. So take your time. Line it up. Stick it in place. Boom. Gotcha. Captured. Here we go. Oh, hear that crackle. That is a normal sound. That's the sound of it cutting out. Here we go. Look at that. Look. It's still raised. It's so unbelievable, this stuff. Now, just be very careful taking the sticky bit off, whatever you use. The washi is probably a little bit more sticky. So if you use washi, the old Stampin' Up washi, just be careful. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. I just love the foam adhesive sheets. And I'm very excited that we've gone through them all. I don't know how many we had to begin with, but I think we're getting into a routine of remembering them and using them. I think that's half the battle when new things come along. It's remembering that you've got it. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. There's this really cool thing that makes my life easier that I keep forgetting about. Like adhesive sheets. Good morning, Chrissy. We fly in the morning with Jessie. So that's very exciting. We've got a full day in Sydney to do whatever we want to do, which more than likely will involve eating. We've planned all our restaurants. It's very exciting. I was looking at all the restaurants around where we're staying in Sydney in Hyde Park, and it's like, this is a really good area. Thank you for all the Korean barbecues and the chin chin and the yes, thank you. Amazing. So that's very, very exciting. We're going to have a very fun weekend. The diet starts Tuesday when we return. So there's our next one. Isn't that beautiful? Just love it. And can you believe those colours? Bruno is a stinking genius. And he's like, oh, that's it. Can't believe you called it pretty. Well, he wasn't like that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now, the next thing we're going to do There was one thing I changed with Bruno's card. He didn't use my card templates for his layer underneath, so I'm going to use the layer underneath for some stamping. And I'm going to use one of probably the one that I love the most. Oh, there's a few sentiments I love in this set. There's one here, So Lucky to Call You Friend. Really, really nice. There's this one here, just a little reminder that you are loved. That one's really beautiful. There's this big one here, Thank You from With All My Heart. Really love that one too. And even this one here, yes, I have all of them out. I had a big party with it last night. For a special person on a special day. That one's really nice too. But I want to have like a strip along. So I think I'm going to continue with this one. Oh yeah, there's also this Celebrate one too. That one's really good because it's smaller and yeah, a great size. So I'm going to stamp. Let's have a looky here. Again, lots of embossing buddy powder. One side's got more powder that comes out. Yes, that's the side that I want. Maybe there's a side for you. But this guy has a lot more powder that comes out on this side. I should draw a little X on this side. X marks the spot. This is the side that has all the powder. It's very handy. And this time I will remember to use my Purist Matte. And we're going to stamp a nice amount of the Versamark. Highly recommend not to refill your Versamark. That's my hot tip. Just get a new one, people. I give you permission. Buy a new one. It's just, I don't know, I never get the coverage quite right after I refill. And if your Versamark gets dirty, it really does affect the outcome of your embossing. And there's nothing worse than having embossing that isn't working. It's just frustrating. It's like, why is this not working? And I think the issue with the Versamark is a big one that a lot of people don't take into consideration. You've got to have healthy Versamark. I did too, like I recommended to you all last time. I'm following my own advice. And, you know, if we don't use them both, that's okay. We can put the other one in with the stamp pad, like in the case, and have it ready to go for next time. That coverage, absolutely perfect. Look at that. You can see that that is going to emboss really well. No speckles, like really fine lettering, but everything is happy, covered. Yeah. Once you have all of those things in place, it really does make a difference. Just buy a new one. I love it. Just buy a new one. You deserve it. So Betty's enrolled in the class, but the patron error message. Oh, that's a bit weird. Sometimes trying on a different device, Betty. If you're on a Mac, I have noticed that sometimes the Macs can be a little bit glitchy with Teachable. They don't like each other. They're not friends. They're like, no, I'm not going to be kind to you. Now, you could actually use the trimmer here, but, you know, I'm going to fussy cut. But if you're not a fussy cutter, which I know some of you aren't, then you can just use your trimmer. I'm going to go way out here so that we cut these where we want them. Now, the cool thing about fussy cutting is it's going to be wonky, but that's okay. That is acceptable. I love wonkiness being acceptable now. Like, it doesn't have to be super, super wonky, but, you know, if you want to, you could even cut it like, you know, have a little sort of banner thing where you have it half cut. Totally up to you what you do. Let's move those all out of the way then. And let's see what we're forming here. Oh, yes. That's what we've got. So this is what I saw Bruno with. And in fact, he had this underneath, which is absolutely gorgeous. This is distressed gold. What do you think, people? Do we want the distressed gold? That is very pretty, isn't it? And then he had a layer underneath, but it was like a random layer that was not my card template sizes. Bruno! How could you not use my card templates? So I found two sizes that I think would be good, which is the Bermuda Bay size and the Petal Pink size, which I think fits really nicely with and frames this really lovely. So what colour should I use? I think it should be, well, Bruno used Basic White and Evening Evergreen, which I really loved that. That resonated with me. So let's cut these two out. The Bermuda Bay size is going to be Evening Evergreen and the Petal Pink is going to be Basic White. But Basic White is anything but basic. You are amazing, Basic White. Don't let anyone call you basic. I think I've got some Evening Evergreen scraps over here somewhere. Come here, Evening Evergreen. Come to Mama. Yes, found one. So, our card templates will spit out our measurement for us once I've worked out which one I wanted to use. No, I have to do this side. So, that one, 11, and then that one. Okay, so that's that size. And then we need the Bermuda Bay size. There we go. So let's have a look at that so far. It is very pretty. Thank you. That's exactly what I said. And Brenna was like offended with me. But I do think it was very... I'm like, that is so pretty. Pretty? Offended. So this is what I saw Bruno did. He pretty much had made the card. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take that. Now, something you could do, which would be very nice with this, is maybe putting a bit of emboss on the Basic White. We could do that. And what layer are we going to do underneath? That is my question to you people. The one that I was really vibing, and you are all going to freak out right now, but I was vibing Polish Pink. What? Even? Yes. What do you think? Oh, what do you think of that one? It's very pretty, isn't it? I just felt like it just needed the prettiness. It needed the pink. So we could go really bright, or we could bring in like a flirty, maybe. Maybe the flirty wouldn't be the right one. I'll get all the pinks out. Don't expect this to happen ever again. Kylie never uses pink. Oh no, that's the Melon Mambo, that one, sorry. It's not Polish Pink, everyone. It's Melon Mambo. I always get those two mixed up. So let's have a look at some other options. Oh, maybe the Polish Pink is the go, because that Melon Mambo is very... Oh, I think I like this one better. I think this is the winner, actually. This is making my heart sing. Yeah. I'm sticking with it. I'm not even going to ask any of you like normal. Yes, the polished pink is so beautiful. I love that Stampin' Up! Just make everything work. Because I've used the polished pink blends, it just, voila, it's gonna work, right? Now, do we go, what we could do is have the Evening Evergreen base and then have a layer of basic white and then have a layer of the pink. And maybe the pink could be the one that's embossed. Let's cut all of that out. And it's okay if we don't use it. We will find a use for it. So I'm going to actually do this layer. If you have our card templates, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, oh my goodness, what have you been doing with your life? Where have you been? Welcome to the party. But I'm going to do a layer of basic white, and I think I'll do the Melon Mambo sized layer. So it has just a tiny little slither of basic white, but it's just going to elevate it against and sort of cut the Evening Evergreen and the polished pink. It's just going to give it a little bit of a matting, like a break. It grounds it. I don't know how to explain what that means. But it really just, anyway, I'll show you it. I'll show you what it looks like without having the layer of the basic white in between. It really does make a huge impact. So I need to get a piece of basic white that isn't basic and some Evening Evergreen. And the Evening Evergreen I'm actually going to cut. I don't normally cut this way. I normally cut this lengthways, but because we're opening landscape, I like to do my landscape cards cut on the largest size. I like it this size. And we're going to come in with our bone folder. Go right up against the corner here. So right up in the edge, and then just use your bone folder to crisp that edge and fold it all down, and then it's absolutely perfect. Thank you, Bruno, for that tip. And we'll do the basic white in the Poppy Parade layer. So whatever that conversion is in your country, do that size. And let's have a look. And I've got a piece for the middle as well, because we don't want to miss out the middle bit. Oh, already cut that size. Good. Oh, oh, is Bruno's way of going, oh, he couldn't roll his tongue, so he did, oh, oh, okay. So this is with a tiny slither of the basic white. Can you see what I mean here, people? Now, if I went like this and didn't have that, check that out. There's something wrong about this. I don't know what it is. Does it look wrong to you? It just doesn't mat right. And then especially when you look at this, look at the difference, right? When you don't have that white matting as to when we do have the white matting. It's just crazy the difference it makes. Now it's just everything has been snatched. It's all happy. Everyone is happy. Isn't that beautiful? I really love this. It's so pretty. You look better without the white, Charlotte. Oh, I love it with the white. I just feel like it just brings it all in. When it's glued down, it's going to be very, very close. Yes, it looks wrong. It just needs a little bit of support. I mean, this bit here, we don't have anything, but we could add a little bit of white in there, but I think it's okay. Now, what I'm going to do, I could emboss this polished pink, but what I actually think would be nice is just doing a little bit of subtle stamping in the background there. And we could just add some of these flowers. Just, around there. Let's have a look at that. And if we don't like it, we can just turn it around. We could just flip it over and pretend nothing ever happened here. What stamping? What are you talking about? I never did stamping on there. Let's just gaslight ourselves. What are you talking about, Kylie? Never stamped that. Now I need polished pink. Stamping. And I think we'll do a combo. Ooh, I think even just doing the leaves rather than because we've got the flowers up the top. Let's have a look here. Oh, so pretty. And there's another leaf here. Oh, there's like a little sort of flower leaf. I like that one. It's really tiny and sweet. Because we don't want it to be too busy. But we just want to add, I like to add a little bit of dimension and texture. And just flip them around, just so that you're not sort of facing the same way. It creates a little bit of interest. And I'm just doing an alternating stamping, not having the same thing sort of next to each other. And not stamping too close together. We don't want it too busy. Hello, Tina. Oh, Deborah, I hope your tests went okay. There's a few on Facebook that the messages have just come up. Very pretty. Now, let's see what that looks like. Oh, yes. Oh, I'll move this out of the way, actually. And we'll bring this guy in here. Look at this. Yes, it's exactly what it needed. Nothing too crazy, but even if you embossed it, that would be a really nice backdrop. But I do like the stamping there. Now, do I emboss the white or not? This is the question. I mean, I don't have to. I really love how clean and beautiful that is. But what do you think, everyone? Do you think we should do something really subtle on the basic white? I think there's a time difference around the world. So some of you might be jumping on now thinking I'm just starting. But no, it's been an hour. Welcome. Sorry. Time change. Blame the people that make daylight savings. Hi, Patricia. Oh my goodness, Patricia Grandjean's in the house. It has been a long time. I'm going to have a look for an embossing folder here. Let me just see. What was the embossing folder that we saw last week? We could use one of the smaller ones. That I was like, oh, we could do this one or this one. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you think we should just leave it. Because there's these pretty ones here. Ooh, an ink splatter. Ooh, nice. I like that idea. I think that one would be a bit much. Oh, I always love pretty flowers. Yeah, that's going on the maybe list. This one here, I think it might be a bit too much, but I do actually think this leaf fall one, it might not be a good contrast though. Like it's a bit too much like everything else. I think maybe something like this would be a good contrast. The ferns. I do like that. Ooh, there's twigs and sprigs. Ooh, there's the splatter one again. Well, we never used the splatter, did we, in the end? Ooh, Britta says leave as. And then that's the one that we were considered. Ooh, this one is very pretty. I think we considered this one last time, but ended up doing painted texture. How did Tasteful Textile get back in there again? You, get out of there. He keeps jumping back in. He's like, what about me? No, you've retired. Go away. Yes, the gingham would look lovely too. Britta's like, leave as is. Oh. You think it's great as is? Just feel like it'd be very exciting to add a little bit more. But I'll do it. Oh, the gingham is lovely. Ooh. So many decisions. The fern is really pretty, isn't it? A few of you have said fern. I think we should give the fern a go. I know, the splatter folder. Isn't it cool? Where even is that from? Is it even current? Yes, I think I looked it up. It's really cool. It comes with a set of 2. I think it was the splatter and maybe wintry. Maybe those 2 went together. I'm not too sure, but it's a very cool one. Okay, I think I'm going to go with fern. Let's try. And look, we can always cut some more basic white if we need to. If we don't like it, we're allowed to change our mind. It's our prerogative. We have permission to shine. And I think this is 3D. Yes, it is. So we need the other folder here. Oh, there's another folder in here too. What's this one? Oh, the hive. I do love a hive. Oh no. I've been wondering where that's been. It's been hiding in my you need to put me away pile. Wouldn't it be good if I actually put them away? What a grand idea. I can't find the top piece to my stem. Does that happen to be in your room, Bruno Bertucci? Do you have the top of the... Because I meant to put that. It's this one here. The grey one. That's why Bruno's like, no, don't emboss. You won't find the other tray. Just stick it down, all right, already. Oh, I'm really confused. I feel like I can't decide. Now let's do the fern. Let's stick to our guns, people. But here we go. Yes! Bruno had it in his room. You have to get your own machine, all right? Your own stem. That's it. It sealed the deal. Here we go. This is the moment. Oh my goodness. Look at this, people. Ah! So gorgeous. I I think we've made a good decision. I feel it in my waters. You ready? Ooh. Layer, layer, layer. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I really like that because it's not taking away, but it's just adding an extra dimension to the card that I really love. And it's just a nice way to use these gorgeous embossing folders. I think it's just fun. But you may decide, no, I just like it plain. Totally up to you. Oh, good. It worked on your desktop. Yay! Good on you, Betty. Thank you so much for purchasing our new class. I'm very excited about this class. And if you're just joining us and you haven't seen the details for the class, I have a new fitting florets class that's very quick, less than an hour, less than this video. And it shows you lots and lots of samples and lots of ideas that I'm hoping will give you a lot of creative confidence. That is the goal. Ooh, Bruno put adhesive sheets on here. Thank you, Bruno. If you can't get your adhesive sheets off, I had this last night. You can just do a little bit of a stab and then lift and peel. It's very handy, this take your pick tool. Whee! In more ways than one. Thank you, little tool. How are you calling a tool? Did I stick it right? I have been known to stick things on crooked. Especially when there's no Tombow glue, green glue involved. This is the fun bit. Whee! Sticking it all together. All the decisions have been made. The decisions are the hardest bit. Once the decisions have been made, done. Lock it in. Beautiful. Now, do I raise this? Let's have a look. I think I will raise. Yes, I will raise this because they're raised and this is going to stay. I think I'll stick that down. But I think that will look. Don't know actually. I think it might actually be better stuck down. I know that sounds random, but I think it is better down. But you could totally raise that if you wanted to. Done. Now these foam adhesive sheets are sticky on both sides, which is brilliant. Well, we won't unstick that yet, but we'll just line that up there so we know where to stick the other one. Happy? Oh, I love this card so much. Do I want to raise this? I think I'm going to raise this one. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. I can't contain my happiness. Now, I'm opening, can you believe it, peeps? I'm opening a new Stampin' Dimensionals. Don't you love it? I've got a drawer full here, but no foam adhesive. What? How did this happen? What went awry? I could possibly use the minis for this one, just so they're a little bit more hidden. And again, if you find that you struggle getting your pieces off, use your take your pick tool because it's the best. And we're going to do that. Oh my goodness. I really, really love that. It is so pretty. It's exactly the words I used. So pretty. Hi. Oh, I just love it. Let's just do an inside piece here because I've got it ready to grow. Can we add here one of these? Even though it's foam, would it stick out weirdly? It's so pretty. I think it froze for a second there. Hopefully I'm back quickly. Yay! Hopefully. Am I back? Please tell me in the comments. Because it had that little pop up again. Oh, are we back? I think I'm gonna stamp it. I think we're gonna do it. Oh, phew. Oh, the stress. Phew. When that pop up, I have no idea why it does that, but it just says stopped broadcast. But at least I know how to do it now. And quickly, rather than sitting there going, what do I do? I have to write it down. I should have a big thing on my screen. But it's weird. It's happened twice today, and it hasn't happened for a very long time. I'm going to use, even though it's not the best quality, I'm going to use this one because why not? Saves me from making a new one, and then I'm using all of the images because I can angle it in such a way that no one's gonna know. Yes. In you go, little one. Don't you love this machine? Oh, so good. Like, I do love fussy cutting, but this seriously is amazing. It's like, done. Yes, all your work is done for you. You're welcome. And yes, I am going to colour again. Because I can. And then you can all have another look. I'll just do a couple of these darker green bits. This is Evening Evergreen. And then we'll do the lighter Evening Evergreen. I see 36 likes. Oh, there's 47 now. 47 likes. Feel free to like and share if you know someone that will enjoy this video. Helps us meet new people, which is always very exciting. And just a shout out to those that might be watching that are new to stamping. If you need any support or help, like this card here is probably more geared towards like an avid crafter who has all the supplies. But if you're just starting out, I've got lots of tips, particularly our kits are a great start. Because it can be a bit overwhelming at first if you haven't done crafting before. And if you're looking for a demonstrator in Australia, we would love to look after you. We have lots and lots of creative support and business support as well. Whatever you prefer or whatever you need. You might need both, you might need one. We gotcha. We got it sorted. And then just do a little bit of dark. And then come in with the light blend. Oh, my tummy just had a little... It's like, feed me. I can't live on just coffee alone. And then we've got the pumpkin pie, light and dark. I love, love, love this colour combo, Bruno. Where did you get this idea from for these colours? Genius, I say. They're so brilliant. I never ever would have put these colours together. Not in my wildest dreams. And this is pale papaya. Because, you know, you all know how much I love pink. And yet, look at this. Look at me today. I'm doing pink, people. I'm a pink girl today. Woo! Bruno's converted me. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Now it's got, weirdly enough, it's got a little bit of adhesive. The foam adhesive sheet was attached at the back here, but we don't want you, so you're getting removed. Goodbye. Bye, foam adhesive. We love you, but we don't want you on this card. Now, where are we going to place this guy? I think something like that. Yes, perfect. I just want to cut a bit more of this down because it is a bit lumpy. Yeah, that's good. Flatten you down. The foam adhesive sheets are like, I'm going to prove to you that I will stay high. I will not be flattened by anyone. No stamping, cut and emboss machine or you, Kylie Bertucci, will not flatten me. Do you like the foam adhesive's voice? It's a bit passag. That foam adhesive's got attitude, man. Look, just because people underestimate you doesn't define you, alright? Doesn't define who you are as a person. You know your worth, okay? Foam adhesive sheets. You know you're amazing. Just keep doing that, alright? Don't have to get all angry about the world. I love it. Oh my goodness. Look at this, people. It's a bit of work, but I feel like the inside of the card needs love just as much as the outside. You've come this far. Why stop now? Oh my goodness. Come over here, little one. Why are you moving? Aren't you moving? I didn't put enough Tombow glue on. There we go. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Dun, 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 dun. Are we happy? Is everyone happy? I'm really happy. I'm very happy. Yes, so pretty. It's so pretty. I stinking love it. Good job, Bruno Bertucci. Bravo. We've done a good team effort here today. I think it's a winner. And it's just different because it's not using the paper. But just remember, the paper is only available to the end of this month. Do not miss out. I would have really liked some of the gold embellishments on here, but they haven't arrived yet. The gold embellishments are still on the way. Well, kind of have to order them today. They may have been forgotten. Sorry, gold embellishments. We forgot you. I believe because the blends bleed through. Yes, you do have to be careful. But I knew I wasn't colouring too full on. And yes, I can use alcohol wipes and wipe that down. Good point though. Oh, we're at 58 likes now. Oh, thanks everyone. Oh, there's no coffee left. This is a depressing day. Gorge wow. Oh my goodness, I love Gorge wow. Gorge wow is so cool. Yay! We did it, everyone. Yay! This is a work of art. This is a masterpiece, if I do say so myself. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. You've helped a lot. You can't see the embossing too full on, which I like. It's just subtle. It's a subtle little extra. I really love this card too. It is so pretty. We're all going to be saying, that's so pretty. But I'll be like, eye roll. Shut up, all of it. Yeah, the Kylie dance. I've accomplished a card today. It worked. And there wasn't that many disasters. No, it's never a disaster. I just call it entertainment. It's entertaining. Oh, Donna, you're a sweetie. Come on, there's 131 people watching. Give us a like. And if you're not following us on YouTube or on Facebook, please feel free to follow. And let's have a look and see if we've had any sign up for the class, because I'm excited to test this. Oh my goodness. My stomach's making a really big noise because I've just seen how many people have purchased the class. Samantha, thank you. Teresa, Lisa, Andrea, Mimi, Betty. I'm so glad it worked, Betty. Yes, it's a very good idea to try it on a different computer. I have no idea why, but it just decides to be temperamental sometimes on other devices. It's like, no, I'm not going to work on this device. You have to go and get up off your chair and use another one. Thanks a lot. I was comfortable on this chair. Oh, thank you all very, very much. But please give me feedback. I want to listen to all of you. I learn from all of you. I appreciate what you tell me. And I want to think of ways that we can work together during this tough time. And more importantly, how I can support you to use the supplies that you already have. And if you do decide to get this suite, how you can make sure you use it. Don't just collect it. I'm a bit of a collector, so I understand that feeling, but I really want to support you in making cards so that we can get these cards sent out to people who need it the most. There's so many people struggling, so many people going through anxiety, through depression. I know even for me, coming out of the lockdowns and things like that, it took a toll. It really took a toll on our emotional well-being. Sounds are a lot more full on. I'm a lot more sensitive to things because we were kind of in this like little quiet bubble, and the noise is like, I really notice it now. So there's things that have changed, and it's going to take us a while to feel normal and human and sort of adapt to our new situation. And I really honestly feel our card making is just such a beautiful gift that we can give to people to lift their spirits and to make them know that they're being thought of, to help them feel loved and appreciated. So please, please, please use this class to not just watch, not just to purchase and then say I'll get to it later, but to action it. I really want it to be something that you use and that it inspires you to get out your crafting supplies and make some cards and send the cards. That's the goal, right? Get those cards sent out. So thank you so much for being here today. It's been wonderful spending the last, well, it says 14 minutes, but I know it's way over that. 2.5 hours. What time is it? Yes, it's 11:30. To an hour and a half. Oh, I'm surprised. I'm early. It's less than 2 hours. But it has been wonderful being with you all. Yes, Vicky feels the same. Yes, I know we're not alone. I was even talking to a lady in the city yesterday, and she said, yeah, she's really feeling quite anxious. A few demonstrators have told me that they've had to have some time out. I know I had time out. It's it's been quite a challenging time to just feel like, you know, you want to be human again. Even wanting to leave the house, there's like quite a lot of anxiety surrounding getting out, and like we've been using public transport and it's pretty intense going into the city every week, but I'm sort of pushing myself to try and do those things again, because I feel like otherwise I'll be in a bit of a rut and I'll stay there. But like, you know what, people, I don't need to do people. Yes, I do need to do people. It's good for me. Regina said, oh no, I've misplaced my sweet. I've just reordered it. That's a good one. Kylie gives you permission. No. Oh, that's so good. So I really hope this has inspired you. If you were on the fence about getting this Fitting Florets bundle, hopefully this has put you over the edge to see how even after the paper goes, there's a lot that we can do with this bundle. And yes, big hugs to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for putting up with all the little glitches. And to all of those who are coming to On Stage next week, I cannot wait to see you. So we have no YouTube live next week. We will have a lot of content though. So if you're following us on Instagram, that would be the place to go and follow all of our on-stage antics. All of the videos, I'm sure we'll be going live there and doing lots of fun things. So head over there. I'll pop up the Instagram link for you in case you're not following. Insta. There we go. So that's the Instagram link. And just one last time, in case you missed it, here is our link to the class. That is $4.99 in Australia and $3.99 in the US. But anyone in the world can join. You can just pick one of those two currencies and Teachable will do the conversion for you. So, yeah. Oh, we definitely will, Susan. And I hope next time you get to come to On Stage with us, please plan. Anyone can come to On Stage if you just have to be a demonstrator. You do not have to be a business demonstrator, just as long as you're an active demonstrator. And to all of you out there who maybe have dropped this month, maybe you were impending last month, please give Stampin' Up a call. They are being so kind. They understand the times that we're living in. So please call them if you would like to stay around as a demonstrator for a bit longer. They can waive the quarterly minimums. They'll do a review and they'll let you know. It doesn't guarantee it. However, they have let us know. Please contact them because we would love you to stay. Particularly just the opportunities that you get as a demonstrator. It's getting the discount, getting to see new products early, and we've got new products just around the corner. So we'd love you to stay a bit longer with Stampin' Up. So please, please, please call demonstrator support in your country. If you need support in getting that contact number, talk to your team leader or message us. We're happy to help you and refer you to the right place that you can go. So Elaine Ainsworth says, Kylie Petrucci, do your team members have to go to the link to get the class? We will give you a link that we're putting on the Crazy Crafters page that has a voucher so that you can get it for free, as well as for our VIPs. We will be doing that for any customer that has purchased with us in the last 6 months will receive a free coupon to go and claim the class. So yes, Jessie's onto it. She's onto it. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not that good. I can I can't even speak. I can multitask, but I can't multitask that well. I did do the coupon though, which is very exciting for me. I just have to send the link to you all. So have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing. Big hugs to all of you. I know I'm going to get some rest this afternoon, have a nap after our Crazy Crafters event. Well, actually, maybe after my orthodontist. Thank you, Megan, for the message. And we'll see you next week, but in a different format and on stage. Woo! Big hugs to all of you, and thank you so much for your support. You have no idea how much we appreciate all of you and what you do for us, because it means that we can pay our bills. So thank you. It means that we can eat and live. Thank you. See you soon, everyone. Really appreciate you. And if we can help you in any way, let us know. Bye. See you soon. Have a wonderful week. Bye. Great to see you all. See you soon. Bye.